Yeah, nigga Kevin that way. Used to be broke every day. Watching I pull out that riff. A lot of these niggas they gon' hate. Better stay out of the way. That put you down in the grave. My water ain't come out of the lake. Yeah, nigga bad.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your main man, truly Cortez, once again for yet another video. In today's video, we're gonna touch the subject of the 3 most broken builds in NBA 2K. When I say broken, I don't just mean overpowered builds. I also mean builds that have little to nothing to offer. Alright, so the first build that I want to go ahead and recognize is Lockdown Defender. This one's a really obvious one, and I wish that Lockdown Defenders were known for something in NBA 2K18, but they're literally almost useless. Like, there's no reason to making a lockdown in this game unless it's a pure lockdown, but yet still in 2K18 pure lockdown defenders are useless when it comes to offense, especially if you're playing people who are very competitive and know what they're doing. For a build to be very successful, it has to be very good on offense and decent on defense. NBA 2K18 style of gameplay is really against lockdown defenders because in 2K18 they decided to make the shooting a little bit harder and I will guess a little bit more realistic. So when you have a 70 mid-range rating, shooting at a very high percentage could be very difficult for the most broken archetype in the game. At number 2 comes post scorers. Post scorers being on this list isn't even surprising, but what is surprising is the fact that you don't see a lot of post scorers out there. And if you do happen to see a post scorer and you happen to be on the 2s as well, just know that you're gonna lose that game if he's somewhat decent. This archetype has been a dominant archetype since I can remember. In 2K17, this is by far the best center build that you could possibly make in the game. Post fades were literally unstoppable, unguardable. There was nothing you can do about it. You just had to hope that the guy would miss, and for them to miss in 2K17 was really rare. And in NBA 2K18, it's almost the same thing. The only thing that holds back pure post scorers is the fact that shooting percentages in 2K18 are really messed up, but when it comes to playing defense on them, there's literally nothing you can do about it if they are somewhat decent. And like I said, this is nothing new, so for NBA 2K19 I would expect the same thing for pure post scorers. And so the third most broken build in the game has to go to athletic finisher. I feel like this build is something that just came up this year, and the reason why it's so dominant and so unstoppable is because of the animations that they get this year. It's like everything that was built in this game when it comes to blow by, snatchbacks, contact dunk animations was just made for slashers and athletic finishers. How many times have you guys seen an athletic finisher on a 2's court back you down and just get a simple contact dunk and you can't really do anything about it? And it's not like this contact dunk is really rare and it barely happens. It seems to happen every single possession. This has to do a lot with paint defense. I feel like the paint defense is filled with animations and it is not up to the user where they can stop it or not. It's all up to 2K, and that is why paint defense is very non-existent in 2K18 because it's filled with a lot of animations, and even if you're playing good defense, it doesn't really matter. It's like 2K doesn't care if you play defense. It's all up to 2K whether they miss or not. But at least the good news is that 2K has got a lot of complaints and they noticed this and they're hoping to fix this in 2K19. So seeing an athletic finisher next year will probably be a rare sighting. So those were my top 3 most broken builds in NBA 2K18, and remember that I put these in the video because they are so unbalanced. But if you guys disagree, let me know what your top 3 most broken builds in NBA 2K18 are in the comments. But anyways, this has been your main man, truly Cortez, once again with another video. Make sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, that's very crucial. Leave a like, all that good stuff. Follow me on my social media. But like always, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch you guys all on my next video, and I'm out.
Yeah, drive it like I stole it. Double parking, bitch, you better not tow it. Yeah, please show me on my opponent. I said, please show me on my opponent. Yeah, I'm so young I could fuck on your knees. Yeah, walk on your knees. Drive that car and that bitch ain't no lease. I am a beast.